Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a video on long distance relationships and how I managed to survive being in one during college and all that other good stuff about it. So, I know that it's been a long time since I have uploaded a video or anything, but that's honestly just because I wasn't really sure what my next video should be about. But I asked a couple of my followers on Snapchat and anybody that watches me on YouTube to kind of give me some suggestions to make my next video, and they came up with long distance relationship goals, because I'm pretty sure that if you do watch my Snapchat stuff, you know that my boyfriend goes to well, he went to the University of Alabama to play basketball, so we were in a long distance relationship because I went to a school in Georgia. So let's go ahead and get started and talk about the details of this relationship. Alright, so now the first thing about a long distance relationship, to be honest, the first thing that you need to know is that it's two people in this relationship, not one. So a relationship takes two people, of course. You can't be in a relationship by yourself. I mean, you can, but what are the odds? So anyways, a relationship is two people. So of course, everything to make anything work requires the effort from both of you. So with that being said, communication is one really big thing that you have to know how to do. You have to know how to communicate, and you have to want to put in the effort to do that when you're in a long distance relationship. Things get really hard, so I feel like making sure that both of you guys are putting 100%, maybe 150, maybe 200% amount of effort in to communicate with each other, just because y'all are not, like, you're gonna see, I don't know if you're in college, but this is just in general. When you're dealing with a long distance relationship, you do not get to see your partner as much as everybody else who's not in a long distance relationship, or they see theirs like they basically are together all the time. You're not like that because y'all are not together all the time. So you do have to put in the extra to communicate with each other, because you're gonna see other people who they might not talk throughout the day. They might not be texting them, calling them to check on them. They don't have to really do as much communicating as you do because they're always together. So for me personally, my relationship, I was on the phone with my boyfriend every day. It seemed like it was on the phone pretty much maybe like every hour or so, but that's honestly only because we both had busy schedules. So we had to make time fit in between our schedules to talk to each other on the phone, because we don't get to just have regular conversations sitting in our house or something like that, like everybody else. And I know, like, a lot of my friends be like, you're always on the phone with him, you're da-da-da, and I'm like, well, that's because I'm not with him. Like, I don't get to physically be around him as much as everybody else does. So we had to communicate a lot, and we had to talk on the phone a lot, text a lot. And also, along with communication, you have to know how to communicate. Like, that goes with arguing, disagreeing, agreeing, everything that is along those lines. You have to know how to do that. Like, you can't be in a relationship and be one-sided the whole time and expect for one person to do all of the work when there's two people. That's four. There's two people in this relationship, and you guys have to both know how to kind of feel for each other. Like, y'all have to be really understanding. That's really everything that it takes, is understanding, because you cannot be in a relationship and not understand what the other person's going through. And that's any relationship at all, not just long distance. So now that we got communication out, there is the whole Facetiming, Skype, Uvu. I don't know if it's Uvu or Ovu. I don't know. I think I said that completely wrong. But anyways, any video chatting, I would definitely do that, because you don't get to see each other. So doing those things are really good. They help you guys just kind of stay in the loop with each other. Like, I FaceTimed my boyfriend pretty much all the time. When I'm walking to class, we'll FaceTime, look at my campus, look at this, da-da-da-da-da. Like, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm at, this is where this is. And that just kind of makes it feel a little bit more like you guys are around each other when you really aren't. So FaceTiming and all of that good stuff, like, videos, stuff like that. Like I would send him videos too, like, hey, I'm in class, I miss you so much, what are you doing? This is my phone. So yeah, I would send him videos and selfies and just kind of, the videos that I would send would be videos of encouragement, like, hey, I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you get this video and it makes you happy. And he would send me videos too, like the same thing. So that kind of helped us a lot more. Also, one thing that you definitely need to have when you are dealing with a long distance relationship is trust. You cannot be in a long distance relationship if you do not trust your partner to do anything. Like, for example, when I was first in, like, my first semester going into college, I was kind of new to the whole different school thing because we were together coming out of high school. So I was new to the whole, we're going to be at different schools. It didn't process in my head like how it should have. So when I got to school, I was like the strictest girlfriend ever. Like, I feel like I was very controlling because I wanted to make sure that everything worked out how it was supposed to be. And you can't be controlling. Like, you just have to let things happen. And if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's not, it's not. The one thing I have to remind myself is that he is a grown man. Excuse me. He's a grown man and he knows how to be in a relationship and he knows what's right and wrong. So me, whatever I said, regardless or not, it wasn't gonna help because he already knew what to do and stuff like that. Of course, we had our problems, but you know, what relationships don't have problems. But, so yeah, trust is one really big thing because honestly, it does not matter what nobody else does on that campus. Like, for girls, it doesn't matter what any girl says to your boyfriend. It doesn't matter what they say, what they do, how they look at him, anything, because they cannot do anything to your person without your person's knowledge or your spouse's approval. Like, there's no way that a girl is gonna be able to just, oh, I'm talking to him without his, like, he's most likely talking back to her and stuff like that. So everything is in y'all's control. Same for guys. Like, no guy can do anything to your girlfriend if she doesn't let him. So it's not where oh, I don't trust him, or I don't trust this, and it's not that I don't trust my girlfriend or boyfriend, it's that I don't trust the people around them. Well, the people around them have no authority over them unless they let them. So it's really about trusting your boyfriend or girlfriend. It has nothing to do with anybody else. So that's said trust. Now, if you don't really, like, I struggled in those areas, all of those areas that I'm saying I struggled in. And honestly, to help me get through my long distance relationship, I had a good support system. I had a couple of my best friends, and then my roommate. She honestly, like, she went through my relationship with me just because we were roommates, and I kind of vented to her a lot, and she did the same to me. Like, it's vice versa. But having a good support system is very helpful. Like, I feel like you need that. Also, you do have to know that things happen. So you cannot have in your head like, oh, my relationship is just perfect in a thing and nothing's wrong ever gonna happen, because then you'll be so disappointed, so hurt, so distraught over everything, because you can't have the mindset of everything is perfect, nothing's gonna go wrong, and my boyfriend and girlfriend, they're perfect, they never make mistakes. Because everybody, as a human being, you're gonna make mistakes. So you have to be willing to accept the mistakes that the person makes. Don't try to be their parent. Just kind of, first of all, be a friend, because that's what you guys were before you started the relationship. So you need to continue to have a friendship. The friendship comes before anything, because when everything is lost, the friendship should still be there. You guys should still be able to act like friends. Like, my boyfriend is honestly my best friend. We talk about anything. I go to him about anything. If I need something, I know that he has my back regardless of anything. I mean, like, long distance relationships are not hard at all. You really honestly have to be willing to put in the work. That's all that it takes, effort and persistency. Like, if you're not going to do the work, then you have to, like, that's basically saying I'm giving up on my relationship just because you're in another state. Like, and if you really love somebody, you really want to be with them, oh, excuse me, that's definitely not the way to, that's not a mindset that you want to have, and that's not the way that you want to act, because then it's like one person cares and then the other person is just kind of like, well, I'm gonna give up. So all I really have to say is make sure that you guys are honest with each other, open, communicating a lot, Facetiming a lot, and just basically keeping each other happy, making each other smile. Try to limit the arguments and all the petty stuff. Like, long distance relationships, I give them a thumbs up because I survived mine and I'm really happy where I am right now. And I'm really happy that I got to go through that experience. If you guys like this video, please thumbs it up, like it, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I really do appreciate everybody. As I said before, you guys, I have reached over 300 subscribers, which honestly, to a lot of YouTubers, that's very little. But to me, that's a lot because I just started this channel a couple months ago. So having 300 subscribers is a lot, and still kind of just thinking about like 300 people want to see my videos. Like, that's crazy. So I really appreciate you guys. So like this video, comment things that you don't like about it, or things that I missed out, any questions that you have about my relationship and stuff like that, or what I went through, or some other things, just drop them down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again when I make this other video.